So for day 27, I'm going to be doing this kind of creepy, like 3D eyeball look. So to start off, I'm going to paint all the nails with this nude color. I did 3 layers of this because it is a pretty sheer color and I wanted it to be more on the opaque side. And then I cured each layer for 60 seconds. For the eyeballs, I am going to be using this sculpting gel. I take a little bit of it out and just break off little chunks of that to roll up into a little ball. And I just rolled up a bunch of them. I wasn't sure how many I was going to need or how many would fit on each nail, but I made sure to roll out a bunch so I could have hopefully enough when it came time to put them on the nail. And because this is still gel, you want to make sure you're wearing gloves when working with this if you're touching it with your hands, like how I'm doing here. And then after I got them rolled up, I'm just taking my silicone tool to pick them up and place them down onto the nail. They aren't cured yet. I also did put down a base coat before putting on the eyeballs. In my experience, this sculpting gel sticks way better to base coat than a top coat or just the sticky layer of some gel polish. So I do recommend putting a layer of base coat down first. And I know I'm not wearing gloves when I'm doing this, but I'm also not touching the gel at all. I'm using my silicone tool to pick up the gel and to mold it into shape on the nail, so I wasn't worried about wearing gloves for this part. But if you are going to be picking them up and touching them with your hands, you do want to wear gloves. After I get all the little eyeballs on, I then cure for 60 seconds. Now I'm going to be taking Maddie, Mother Nature, and a brown color and using those for the eye colors. I did mix a little bit of the brown into the green just to tone it down a little bit because that is kind of more of a neon green and green eyes aren't very neon. They are still quite a bit brighter than what a natural green eye would be, but also, these aren't real eyes, so I wasn't too particular about it, but I'm just taking my dotting tool and dotting on the colors, and after I get them all on, I do cure for 60 seconds. Now I'm going to take Energize Your Day and draw on some little red squiggly lines on them. I kind of wanted these eyes to look a bit more bloodshot, so that's why I'm drawing on the little red squiggles. After I get those on, I cure for 60 seconds. Now I'm just taking my dotting tool again and Perfect Black and dotting on the pupils. After I get those on, I cure for 60 seconds. Now I'm taking that sculpting gel again and I'm just scooping out a little bit with my cuticle pusher, and then I use my silicone tools to mold it into the eyelids. This is just the white sculpting gel. I did have a nude, but I used it all up in a different set, so I did go with the white one, which I will be painting later to match the nude on the nails. But like I said, I'm just sculpting out the eyelids on all the eyes, and then once I get those all sculpted out, I do cure for 60 seconds. And once again, because I am not touching the sculpting gel, I'm scooping it up with my cuticle pusher and molding it with my silicone tool. I'm not wearing gloves, but if you are touching the gel or you plan on touching the gel, make sure you are wearing gloves. So now that all the eyelids are cured, I am going in with that same nude that I used earlier and just painting all of them. That way they match and blend in with the nail. And I do 2 layers of this and I cure each layer for 60 seconds. Now I'm going in with my matte top coat and top coating the entire nail. I felt like that it would be easier to just go ahead and top coat everything with the matte instead of trying to go around the actual eyeball part and wait to do that later with the shiny. I'll just do everything matte and then go over with the shiny. And I did wipe everything off with some alcohol beforehand, because wiping off with alcohol before going in with matte top coat just make sure that you don't get any of that smudging or smearing that matte top coat likes to do sometimes. After I get the top coat applied, I cure for 60 seconds. I'm just taking a liner brush and going in with my shiny top coat and top coating all of the eyeball parts of the eyes. And then once I get those top coated, I cure for 60 seconds. And this is what they look like. They just look like a really creepy, like, nail with all the different eyeballs on it. They are a little bit crowded. I probably should have done this on a bigger nail, but then I feel like I would have had to do more eyeballs, and just doing this right here on the short little nails and the few eyeballs that I did do took a really long time, and obviously the more you do, the longer it's going to take. So I kind of didn't want to take too long on this. That's why I kind of chose to do the shorter nails. But like I said, they do look a little bit crowded. They didn't look too crowded before I added the eyelids on, but I wanted to add the eyelids because I just done the eyeballs themselves on nails for the past like 2 years for Halloween designs, and I wanted to switch it up and do something a little bit different by adding on the eyelids. These are kind of creepy looking, but they're also kind of funny. Like, just having a bunch of eyeballs on your nails is just so weird. But it's perfect for Halloween, and I do really love them. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video.